So Dylan, tell me, where are you these days and what are you up to?
So these days, I'm in junior in high school in LREI in the city. Not right now, um, but I've been focusing mainly on my nonprofit, Computers for People, which I started a year and a half ago. Um, and this nonprofit collects computers, refurbishes them, and then donates them to individuals and organizations in under-resourced communities. So, being the executive director, I'm doing a lot of this work. I'm trying to build it up, uh, make it sustainable for when I go through college, and just try to help as many people as possible.
So tell me, how did you get this idea to start Computers for People?
Yeah, so at the beginning of sophomore year, me and my friends would go to thrift shops and kind of buy computers for low prices and then fix them up and sell them online. Um, and one of my friends had the idea of doing this kind of in-school project of like creating a club and taking computers in from the community and then fixing them up and teaching people how to fix them and then donating them to homeless shelters. That idea kind of fell through and they never really followed through with it. So I was talking with my dad about that idea and also with my stepmother because she works in a nonprofit, and we kind of formulated this idea to create this nonprofit. Uh, got the name Computers for People, and then all last summer I worked on building it up, getting the 501c3 status, um, creating the bylaws, getting board members, and getting a lot of people on board so we can really create a real nonprofit.
So how many computers would you estimate that you've been able to refurbish and give away at this point?
So right now we're at I think 33 computers um, to 6 different organizations in the New Jersey and New York City area. Um,
How does it feel to provide people with something they need?
because so many people kind of just throw away these computers, and I mean now everyone or so many people use computers for everything they do. So I mean, if you think about all the people that don't have a computer, like how do they, I don't know, learn or how do they search for jobs? It's like so difficult, and refurbishing these computers that some person used before and giving it to this new person that can use it for something really great is it's really amazing.
Where do you hope to see the organization go in maybe the next sort of 3 to 5 years?
So I mean, right now I'm working on grants, trying to bring in money, bring in more volunteers, get more people on board, um, hopefully get an office space, expand to other states. We really want to build up our individual donations, as there are like so many um, individuals that need computers for school, possibly like high school kids that are going to college, giving them a computer for college. Um, and we're working on, we work with this organization called the Fortune Society, and they help people after they're incarcerated. And it's been a really great partnership with us as we've been giving them individuals laptops for school and to, I don't know, communicate with other people.
Tell me about the personal side of the donation process.
Yeah. So, I mean, just meeting, like every person that we donate computers with, I meet them, I tell them about the computers, I tell them about the organization, and also hearing their stories is just like really moving. And these people at the Fortune Society, uh, some of them have been in prison for a number of years, and just hearing their stories and hearing how like this computer can help them so much, like get a job and then be able to support themselves, support their family, and it's all done possibly because of this computer.
So what are your biggest stumbling blocks?
Well, I think one of the biggest kind of blocks was being 16 when I started this. there's a lot of different things you can't do when you're 16. Like starting a bank account.
Mhm.
I try my best to present this as a really real and a real nonprofit that's not just a school project, not just something that's going to end when I go to college, but something that's really going to evolve and turn into something that's going to make a difference.
Mhm. Is there anything about your early education at All Saints, from nursery through 8th grade, that you think might have contributed to your finding this path and being able to kind of venture out in this way?
Definitely. So All Saints, they really exposed me to a lot of different people, and kind of connected me to the community. I was there for 11 years every day. It's such a friendly community to be in. And I think that's really like contributed to how I act and how I am today.
Mhm.
And also with the amount of community service that All Saints does, um, a bunch of things I can think of is uh, Sandwich Squad. I remember in 2nd grade, like during snack time, participating in Sandwich Squad, making the sandwiches, and then bringing them over to St. Matt's and giving them to all the people. And even today, I went back to St. Matt's and I gave them computers. It was really great to reconnect with them, and know that like this connection happened because of All Saints. Um, and also commitment. That was a big thing in this. Like I need to be fully committed. And one thing I can think of at All Saints was the school plays. I would be in the school plays like every year, I think. And even if I didn't get the best part, I would fully commit to it, and I would go there every day, and it was really great.
Do you get private donations from individuals? How can people support your work and support Computers for People?
Yeah, through our website, we actually have a form where people can just apply to donate computers. So you just have to click, like if you have a desktop, you just check the box and say like how many desktops you have, and then we will come and pick up the computer. It can be one computer from an individual, or it can be as many computers as a business or something else can donate, and we will pick them up. Also on our website, there's a tab for cash donations, and it's super simple. You just fill out how much you want to give, and that would really support the operating costs. Because for every computer, we have to put new parts in it, put an operating system on it, and also just running, like we pay for a storage unit, where we keep the computers, and a bunch of other financial um, costs and expenditures that the organization has.
What equipment do you accept?
We accept laptops, keyboards, mice, desktops, tablets. One thing, we're limited on laptops right now,
Mhm.
and since this online learning, a lot of children don't have access to laptops um, to do online school. So if anyone has the ability to donate a laptop, like those can really help children and people who need to do school.
What advice do you have for, say, some of my students who might think of themselves as being an entrepreneur? And, what advice would you have for them?
I think just if they enjoy that so much, they're gonna pursue it, and they're gonna, try to make that a real business. And just supporting each other in that if they're working together as a team, and just trying their best.